Once upon a time, in the heart of West Africa, there was a land known as Elaigwe. Alaigwe was a kingdom of unparalleled beauty and prosperity, where the sun always seemed to shine a little brighter and the river sparkled like diamonds. This kingdom was ruled by a wise and benevolent king named Eze Uzochi and his queen, Neka. They had one child, a daughter named Adize, who was renowned throughout the land for her extraordinary beauty. Adiz was not just beautiful, she was stunning. Her skin was as smooth and flawless as polished ebony. Her eyes sparkled like the brightest stars in the night sky, and her hair flowed in rich dark waves down her back. Her smile, framed by perfectly white teeth, could light up the darkest room. Despite her external beauty, Adeza harbored a secret torment that weighed heavily on her heart and mind. Adaeze had a problem that no one could see until she opened her mouth to speak. Her breath was foul, so much so that it caused those around her to recoil in disgust. This affliction was something she could not understand nor remedy, and it caused her great distress. The princess, who had once been confident and full of life, became withdrawn and filled with self doubt. Suitors from far and wide came to seek her hand in marriage, attracted by tales of her beauty and wealth. However, the moment they came close enough to converse with her, they fled, unable to bear the stench of her breath. The constant rejection took its toll on her Daisy, and her self esteem plummeted. She spent most of her days secluded in her chambers, avoiding social gatherings and interactions. In a nearby village, there lived a young man named Chike. Chike was not of noble birth, but he possessed a rare gift. He had an innate understanding of nature and its healing properties. He could concoct remedies for various ailments using herbs, roots, and plants. His ability to cure the sick and heal the wounded earned him great respect in his village and beyond. Chick was also a man of striking good looks. He was tall and strong, with a kind and gentle face. His eyes were as warm and inviting as the earth after a summer rain. Despite his humble background, Chika had a spirit of nobility and a heart full of compassion. He had heard the stories of the beautiful princess with the cursed breath, and his heart went out to her. One sunny afternoon, as Chica was gathering herbs by the river, he overheard two women discussing the plight of Princess Adaeze. They spoke of her beauty and her unfortunate condition, expressing pity for the princess, who could not find happiness despite her wealth and looks. Chick listened intently, his mind already working on possible solutions. Determined to help, Chika decided to travel to the royal palace and offer his services. He knew it was a bold move, as he was but a common villager, but his compassion for the princess outweighed any fears of rejection or ridicule. He gathered his best herbs, roots, and a special mixture he had been working on and set off for the palace. Upon reaching the palace gates, Chick was stopped by the guards. "What business do you have here?" one of them asked sternly. "I am Cheke, a healer from the village of Nkata. I have come to offer my help to Princess Adedze," Chick replied with confidence. The guards were skeptical, but something in Chick's demeanor convinced them to let him in. They escorted him to the presence of the king and queen, who were intrigued by the young man's claim. "Your Majesties," Chike began with a respectful bow, "I have heard of the plight of your daughter, Princess Adaeze. I believe I can help cure her condition." Eze Uzochi and Neka exchanged glances. They had tried every known remedy and consulted the best healers, but none had succeeded. Still, they were desperate for a solution. "You may try," the king said after a moment of deliberation, "but be warned, many have tried and failed." Chick nodded solemnly and was led to Adize's chambers. When he entered, he found the princess sitting by the window, her face a mask of sorrow. She looked up as he approached, her eyes widening in surprise at the sight of the handsome young man standing before her. "Good afternoon, Princess Adaeze," Chick greeted her warmly. "My name is Chick, and I have come to help you." Adaeze sighed, a sense of hopelessness in her voice. Many have tried, Jake, but none have succeeded. What makes you think you can? Chike smiled gently. I believe in the power of nature, and I believe that with the right combination of herbs and care, we can cure your condition. Adaeze wanted to believe him, but her past experiences had made her wary. Nevertheless, she agreed to let him try. Chick set to work immediately, using a mixture of herbs to create a paste that he instructed her to use daily. He also prepared a special drink made from roots and leaves, known for their cleansing properties. Days turned into weeks, and Chike visited the palace regularly to check on Adaeze's progress. Slowly but surely, the foul odor began to diminish. Adaeze could hardly believe it. For the first time in years, she felt a glimmer of hope. Chike's unwavering dedication and kindness also began to have an effect on her heart. One day, after several weeks of treatment, Chike arrived at the palace to find Adaeze waiting for him with a radiant smile. She greeted him, and he noticed that the foul odor was completely gone. Her breath was as fresh as a morning breeze. It worked! Adaeze exclaimed, tears of joy streaming down her face. Check, you did it. You cured me. Chike's heart swelled with happiness at her words. I am glad to have been able to help you, Princess, he said, smiling. As they spent more time together, Adaeze found herself falling in love with Chika. He had not only cured her condition, but had also restored her confidence and self-worth. Chike, too, found himself captivated by the princess's beauty, kindness, and strength. One evening, as the sun set over Ala Igwe, Chike took Adaeze for a walk in the palace gardens. They strolled among the blooming flowers, their hands brushing occasionally, sending sparks of electricity through them both. Chick, Adaeze said softly, stopping to look into his eyes, you have given me more than just a cure. You have given me my life back. For that, I am forever grateful. Cheka took her hands in his gaze locking with hers. Adaeze, it has been an honor and a joy to know you and to help you. I have come to care for you deeply, more than I ever thought possible. Adaeze's heart fluttered at his words. And I for you, Chike. You have shown me what true kindness and love are. In that moment, surrounded by the beauty of the garden and the setting sun, Chika and Adize confessed their love for each other. They decided to marry with the blessing of King Uzochi and Queen Naneka, who were overjoyed to see their daughter happy and healthy once more. The wedding was a grand celebration, with the entire kingdom rejoicing in the union of Princess Adaeze and the humble healer Chike. It was a story that became legend in Ala Igwe, a tale of love, perseverance, and the power of nature. Chike and Adaeze lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with wisdom and compassion. Adaeze's beauty, both inside and out, was admired by all, and Chika's skills as a healer continued to benefit the people of Ala Igwe. Together, they showed that true love and inner beauty are far more powerful than any outward appearance. Their story became a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who heard it, reminding everyone that even the deepest wounds can be healed and true love can conquer all.